Welcome back to the channel, New Era Wrestling. Honestly, I might try to do a video per week. We shall see. I might drop Women's Royal Rumble next week, but we're gonna talk about Royal Rumble. My projections, my predictions. If there's some people not on here that I think should be on here, I'll let you know. I personally think there might be a couple of TNA guys other than Joe Hendry that should also be on this little tier list. But let's dive right into it. Here's the tiers. Favorite, Final Four, top 10, top 15 could go anytime. First things first, let's go with Braun Breaker. Oh, actually, here's Nick Nemeth. All right, is Matt Cardona here? If Matt Cardona here, I think this is a perfect tier list. I don't see him. I think Matt Cardona could end up in. I know he was on AEW. I think he could end up in the Royal Rumble. I'm just saying. Braun Breaker, I would say, is a strong top 15. I know people are trying to pull the trigger with Braun Breaker a lot. I think Braun Breaker's great. I think he's a fantastic wrestler. I just think there's too many heads above him right now for him to kind of rise. Plus he's young, so we don't need to force it. He can have a dominant showing and then get eliminated top 15. Dom could go anytime. Dom is great. Dom is fun, but let's not overreact with who Dom is as of right now. I am curious to see what Dom is able to do as a singles individual, or at the very least with his own faction. Jay Uso, bro, Jay Uso has strong claim for Final Four, but I think the people in front of him are just too big, so I'll put him top 10. I could see him getting eliminated by either Drew McIntyre, maybe not on purpose, but potentially Roman. You know what I'm saying? Just spicing things up a little bit. The Rock, I mean, if he's at the Royal Rumble, he has to be a favorite. I'll put, you know what? I'll put one favorite, and then I'm gonna put one more tier because The Rock is just unfair at this point, and that tier is whatever The Rock wants to do. That's the Rock tier. I'm not even gonna try to guess what he does. Logan Paul, strong top 15. Logan Paul's gonna have some great spots. Logan Paul Braun Breaker feud. That's something I want to see. I know he called the shot for World Heavyweight Championship. He should not be getting a main. Logan Paul should not be, unless he's a full-time wrestler, he should not be going up against Gunther. I do not want to see it at all. He needs to be a full-time wrestler for me to see that. Penta, I can see top 10. I can see them pushing Penta to the moon. And then Penta getting eliminated in around the final 10. Penta is huge. Penta is doing some great stuff, but maybe have a Jacob Fatu eliminate him, for example. Tamataga, I think, could go anytime. I think Tamataga is great, but he's kind of in the shadow of Jacob Fatu right now, and he doesn't have Tonga Loa, so I can't really be a tag team guy. So, like, what will he do? Who knows? Carlito, I don't want to be in the Royal Rumble, so I'm not going to include him. CM Punk, Final Four. For now, I'm putting Final Four. I think Kofi should be there, but I think he can go anytime. I think Kevin Owens could honestly be top 10-ish. I'm going to have to make sure I'm keeping my P's and Q's. Ethan Page, I don't know if he's going to make the Rumble. I know Jim Uso for sure is going to make it. I can see Jim Uso being top 15-ish. Jacob Fatu, top 10. I'm going to really have to start counting some numbers. Montez. Angelo's apparently injured. Love to see Montez. I would say he can go anytime, though. Chad Gable. Unfortunately, could go anytime. They're just kind of guys that are just bigger than Chad, even though Chad's amazing. There's just guys bigger than him. But I wouldn't be mad at top 15. I could see Uncle Howdy being in there. I could see him being top 15, being a little spooky. Don't know who you would go after necessarily, but it would be very interesting to see him with a Royal Rumble entrance. Miz could go anytime. Mello could go anytime. Not just because you can go anytime doesn't mean that you're not great. You're still really good. It's just the people in front of you are just going to be more important for the final culminating Royal Rumble individuals. Woods could go anytime. I can see Joe Hendry top 15. I can see Joe Hendry top 10 if we're being serious. Let's get the obvious ones out of the way. John Cena, we could see Final Four. Roman Reigns, Final Four. So it's going to be CM Punk, Cena, Roman, and either Seth or Drew. Those are like the two guys. I'm gonna say Seth. I'm gonna say Seth. Honestly, Drew's like, where's Drew on here? Drew, it's like a final five. I'm cheating. I don't care. Final five. Because these are the guys. These are the guys. These five are the guys. I'm gonna say final five. It's cheating because it's usually a final four, but hey man, it is what it is. Okay. And I don't know who I'm gonna pick my favorite as of right now. So all right, we have 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we can have 8 more wrestlers. I still think Matt Cardona could show up, but in the event that he doesn't show up, I am going to put Nick Namath. I think Nick Namath or Matt could really be in there. I'm put Nick Namath top 15. As of watching this, I know Joe Hendry won the title. I can see Namath being heel and Joe Hendry and him having beef. I can see. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, who's gonna be the 10th person here? Oh, could it be Priest? Jeff Hardy being in the Rumble would be insane. Could it be Ray? We could have a little Ray Penta stare down. Don't want it to be Brock. Could it be Solo? I think my favorites for one of the top 10 is like if Randy's there. I'm gonna say Randy's there. I'm put him top 10. Let's say Randy's there and put him top 10. Man, I have really Jacob. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's too much here. I'll bring Howdy down. I'll bring Logan down for now. And then we'll see what we want to do. Okay. I think Sheamus. I think Priest is for sure. I think Priest has built enough stock. He's definitely gonna be there. He can go anytime though. Solo has to be at the Rumble. Sami Zayn has to be at the Rumble. Trick is an interesting one. Oh, Ray has to be at the Rumble. Trick is an interesting one. Honestly, I might have to bring Penta down. I'm trying to be logical here. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I can put 2 more people in the Rumble. And those 2 will be Andrade. Oh my god, this Rumble's so stacked, bro. This Rumble's so stacked. Like, people are really going to be missing the Rumble. Oh, like Carrion, Sheamus, Ludwig, Braun Strowman. I'm gonna have to bring some people out. Uncle Howdy not in the Rumble. I think that's the executive decision to make. Sheamus, I feel like does make it unless he has like an Intercontinental Championship match, which is possible. I feel like if the Miz is there, I feel like Carrion has to be. I feel like Finn Balor has to be in this, right? I think Braun could not. It's possible Braun doesn't make it. I feel like Cross has to make it. All right, so this should be 30. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. There's 31 people here. Who am I going to eliminate? Oh, this is tough. This is tough. Who? Okay, let me try to think logically. Is it possible that any of these guys are in another match? I think it's Cody, KO. KO's in a WWE Championship match. I could take him out. So now I have 30 for sure. Trick not being there is tough, but maybe he doesn't get called up yet. Braun not being there is tough. Braun is the big one. I'm like, should I have Braun in there? We'll see. We'll go through it. So top 10, I feel like Jey Uso, Jacob Fatu. Randy is tricky because it depends on when they want to bring him back. So 6, 7, 8. I feel like Joe Hendry could be top 10. So that's 9. I feel like Sami Uso could be top 15. I feel like the bloodline will all be top 15 for the most part. And I feel like if Nick Namath shows up, he is top 10 too. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these would be the final 10, I would say. And then we got 11, 12, 13, 14. I'll bring these 2 down. I'll bring Solo up. I'll bring Jimmy up. I feel like they're trying to tell an interesting story with the bloodline. I think Sammy's the first one eliminated. So 5, 10. Need one more for the 15. Would it be Tama Tonga? Who makes sense here? I'll say Penta. Penta is 15. So this is my Royal Rumbles. And who is my favorite to win it all? Not Cena. would it be Punk? Because he has all that stuff with the favor. You know what? I'm leaning Drew. I'm leaning Drew McIntyre. I could see, I mean, all of these guys I could see winning. I could see Seth, Roman, Cena, Punk, and Drew winning. But I'm leaning Drew for this one. I feel like Punk and Seth cost each other. I feel like Roman Reigns is right there, but Drew McIntyre eliminates him. And then for Cena, I think Cena just loses to Drew. I'm gonna go Drew. Drew McIntyre is my Royal Rumble winner. So this is my Royal Rumble predictions. Honestly, it's so stacked. Like the fact that I can't put in Braun Strowman, Ludwig Kaiser. I mean, I'm not even considering like Trick Williams won't be able to make it. Like this is a stacked Royal Rumble with a lot of very interesting talent. We'll see if some championship match takes some people out of here. But yeah, this is what I got. And then whatever The Rock wants to do. Entrance number 31, I guess. So let me know what y'all think. Is it good? Is it bad? Yo, with that said, if this is right though, I'm here. Tune in next week. Of course, I'll keep on dropping my short reactions on all that stuff. But this was fun. With that said, you have a good one. Oh, I don't even have Shinsuke. Shinsuke's not even on this tier list. Oh, no way Shinsuke doesn't make the Rumble. There might be other people not on here as well. The Royal Rumble might need to be a 40-person participant at some point. LA Knight's not on here either. Oh yeah, they screwed up. They screwed up. Okay, so if I'm putting on, oh, is Nick Nemeth gonna really come back? Is Randy gonna be at the Rumble? I don't know. I'm gonna assume. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take some people out because LA Knight is 100% in the Rumble. The fact that he's not on here is terrible by the person who created this tier list. Do I have to take out the Miz? I might have to take out the Miz. I'm gonna take the Miz and I'm gonna take out Karrion. I'm gonna say Shinsuke makes it. I'm gonna say LA Knight makes it. So Shinsuke and LA Knight would be here. So with that said, that's all I got. I'm gonna do a women's one. You have a good one. Take care and peace.